once we got to my line of questioning, I thought it was very telling that the first thing they wanted to say to me was, Vixen, let's talk about your confrontational side. Usually at reunions, it's, Vixen, how you doing? How's it been going? How's your life changed since the situation? Compare Vanjie's segment to mine. It didn't start with any drama. It was, Vanjie, how's your life changed? Have you made lots of money? Vixen, why you such a bitch? Came to this competition liking Miss Cracker. You all gave me a reason to think that she was something that she wasn't. And then when I brought it up and tried to get it out on the table, now it's not a big deal. It's not what it is. So now I look like a bitch when really I'm just trying to understand the truth and get to the root of which one of you bitches is lying to me, because apparently there can only be one. Really upset that I had spent all this time thinking that it was all my fault, that I was the monster in the situation, that I took it there, and that I didn't know how to keep my mouth shut, and I was always there for a fight. And again, I reaffirm, I did not start not one fight. I wasn't instigating with Miss Cracker and Aquaria. I didn't start it with Aquaria. Aquaria came from my win for Best Drag. For whatever reasons, not a fight I started. So this reunion is here to talk about all the big moments of Drag Race. And after talking about the first fight with Aquaria, we skipped straight to Eureka. But what we skipped over is probably the most important conversation that happened on season 10 of Drag Race, if not one of the most important conversations that happened on Drag Race in general, which was the leave me alone conversation with Aquaria about optics and the narrative and the angry black woman whole situation. I was expected to be painted as the villain. I was expected to be hated and misunderstood. And I got a little bit of that, but what is the most important and what I would have liked to talk about at the reunion is the love that I've gotten, the support, all the articles that have been written about me, the support from the fans, the support from the alumni. I am on 3 most influential lists of 2018. What drag queen gets that kind of honor? And none of that was going to be brought up at the reunion. I feel like I did some really important things on the show, off the show, with the platform. I have shared a charity every episode for the whole season 10, and I have raised money for some really important things. You know, I was just in London and I donated my meet and greet to Gia Gunn's transition. Gia is one of my Chicago sisters, and I am so happy for her, and I hope she lives a beautiful life as the beautiful woman that she has always been. But none of those things were going to be brought up at the reunion. issue, the fandom has an issue with this, the fandom needs to work on this. I think we need to face facts. The show has an issue. The show needs to work on treating queens of color, minorities better. There's never been a Middle Eastern queen on the show. I think the show needs to, we need more trans queens on the show, and they need to be celebrated. Black queens need to be celebrated. There needs to be challenges that foster success for queens of color. I think it's time that we hold the show accountable for the product that it presents. Thank you guys so much. I love you.